Hey guys, so I thought today I'd talk about, well, I always get excited for new skincare products every year, but today I thought I'd talk about the ones I anticipated the most and the ones that lived up to my anticipation and the ones that let me down a little bit. And there's, I would say half at least made me happy, and there's a few that totally disappointed me, but most were pretty overall good, and then some lived up to my hype. So first off, I'm going to start with the Cosrx 6 Peptide Booster Serum, which is more of a essence liquid. I mean, look at that. It's water than a serum, but it was really nice and fragrance free. It's really easy to add into any routine. So I think this lived up to my expectations, and I am still using it. So in the morning, I typically will start out with either this one or the V-Green Reishi Barrier Serum, which I really like both of these, or sometimes I'll layer them. But anyway, they're really nice. You can just add them in right after cleansing and toning, and then it makes your next serum glide onto your skin effortlessly. That sounds like an ad. But anyway, really nice product, no fragrance, super affordable. The bottle's huge. And Cosrx has some really good stuff. They came out with a lot of good things this year. Next up, one that disappointed me, the Dr. Ceuracle Vegan Berry Cream. Active Berry Lifting Cream. This could have been such a home run. They really came out with a really nice kombucha tea essence. I think that was probably 2022, I want to say. And then they came out with this berry line. So they came out with the cream, an essence, and I think an eye cream. And they all had too much. I think it's bergamot oil. Let me see if I can find it on here. The ingredients in here are really nice, except for lavender oil, orange peel oil, juniper oil. I think bergamot oil is in there as well, but it could have been so good because we've got good ingredients here like resveratrol, other ingredients, chamomile, things like that, some adenosine. It could have been a real winner, but for me, it was just too scented. So the texture and everything else was very nice, and I love resveratrol, but the fragrance in it was too much. And the same thing with the other products from this line. I didn't want to occupy too much time with them. Okay, next up, Cerave came out with this ultra-light moisturizing gel, which is a really nice gel textured product. And so this is one of them that was somewhere in the middle. I didn't totally fall in love with it, but if you have, oilier skin without many anti-aging or acne concerns, I think this is a decent, affordable, middle-of-the-road moisturizer. For exciting ingredients, there's not really any anti-aging or anything like that in here. It's got ceramides, niacinamide, vitamin E, cholesterol. So if you're younger, I think you can probably get away with just using this and being fine. But if you have fine lines, wrinkles, hyperpigmentation, texture, breakouts, you're probably better off going with something different. But the majority of people that are younger and don't have any issues and just looking for a basic, affordable, simple moisturizer, this one fits the bill. So for me, it's okay. It's nothing I personally need more. I need more firming ingredients. I need more brightening ingredients. I need more peptides. I need everything. So anyway, for me, it's not necessarily up my alley. Next up, I always want to know what a $30 lip balm felt like, and at the Paula's Choice, I finally got this, so they're offering this as a free gift with purchase, so I picked it up. I think it was this and a peel, I want to say. So, although, I am high maintenance with my lip balms because I really have some favorites that are kind of pricey. This stuff was okay, but honestly, I still love my Summer Fridays. It's just a little bit thicker. This stuff is nice. It's decent. It's got some peptides in there. No fragrance or anything like that. But I like this one better. It's thicker. It's more hydrating, especially if you use it right before you go to bed. This one maybe during the day because it's not as thick. But before bed, this one's my go-to. So anyway, it's decent, but I still wouldn't pay $30 for it. Thankfully, it was a free gift. So if I wait long enough, everything that costs $30 will eventually be a free gift, right? Okay, next up, Peach and Lily, their Peptide Pro Firming Serum. I think this is my second bottle of it now. I really enjoyed it. It's super light textured. It's got some really nice ingredients, amino acids, copper. The copper peptides in here are a little I think I want to say, I don't think they announced the actual percentage. I want to say probably 0.3%, and 3% is probably the max. So, but it's super light, so you can certainly use this with other moisturizers with peptides and things like that in there. It's a little bit pricey, but it does have a really nice list of good ingredients in here that are good for anti-aging, brightening, texture, things like that. So overall, this one was a winner in my book. Next up, the Skinfix Adapinoid Gel, which is a new 3rd generation retinoid, and I like it, but the only thing I didn't like about it was the study on this adapinoid retinoid is they did it on a certain amount to show results, and the Skinfix brand picked the absolute lowest that was studied, and I think you'd probably get better results if they would have used a little bit more, given the price tag that too. Overall, though, I really like trying out new ingredients and things like that, so I was happy to try this one out and get the adapinoid retinoid in there and try it out. I wish they would have picked a higher amount, but overall, it's a decent product, probably too expensive overall for what it is, but then again, I don't know how much that retinoid as a raw material costs, so don't know, but probably expensive. Okay, I was really excited for this. The I'm From Rice sunscreen. This was a disappointment. Too fragranced, too thick, too white casty. Didn't like it. Didn't want to put it on more than once or twice, so I don't think I reviewed it because it was just too scented. Didn't like it. Floral scent. Bleh. Can't handle it. Okay, next up, Neutrogena. The Ordinary. Should I just go to Neutrogena? I'll do The Ordinary first. The Ordinary came with a ton of different products this year over the year. And out of all of them, I was most excited for the Soothing Barrier Serum that looks like Pepto-Bismol. And I was happy with it. The vitamin B that's in here gives it the pink color. Overall, I was happy with it. I do find it soothing. I think it helps with preventing irritation and redness and things like that. So I was happy with it. I think it's worth a try for soothing and calming issues. And there's no fragrance in it and things like that. And it's still, they're getting more expensive, but it's still in the affordable realm, I would say. So that one might be worth a try. Next up, Summer Fridays. What is this called? The Rich Cushion Cream. I always think of their other moisturizer, which it's somewhere over in my stack of stuff, but the Cloud Dew Gel Cream. This stuff is really nice. It's on the thicker side, so it's great for drier skin types, sensitive skin types, fall, winter type skin, because it is thick, it's hydrating, kind of has a radiant finish. I'll definitely do my full review of it. I haven't done it yet, but I will be doing it soon. So this stuff, dry, sensitive skin for winter, dry season, worth it. Definitely worth it. Nice. This brand really changed a lot, since they started. So when they first started, they had a lot of fragrance things, and now they've really come full circle in terms of making things more sensitive, skin friendly. Okay, next up, the Then I Met You Super Light Essence Sunscreen. I really enjoy this. It doesn't use any, I really do like the formula. I like the finish. It feels nice on skin. I wish they would have been able to use more exciting filters, because they really marketed this towards the U.S., where all their filters are U.S.-based. Avobenzone, homosalate, octisalate, and octocrylene. They probably would have made this for the K-beauty market or Asian beauty market or anywhere other than the U.S., they probably would be able to use some more exciting filters. But overall, for a day-to-day sunscreen, if you're not going to be out a ton, this one's a nice one. Is super light, feels nice on skin. No fragrance, no alcohol. It's hydrating and not greasy or anything like that. But it would have been better if they could have used the newer generation of filters, which they're going to make a sunscreen based for the U.S. They can't, so... Okay, next up, Stradia Skin came out with their Lipid Eye Cream, which I got the box. It's pretty new. So we've got rosehip oil, we've got sea buckthorn oil, squalane, petroleum, ceramides, cholesterol, peptides, algae, allantin, sodium hyaluronate. It's really nice. I've just been testing it, so I can't say too much yet because it's still pretty new, but so far it's really nice and pretty hydrating. And anyway, so I like the addition of petroleum in the eye cream because it really seals in any other products you use around your eye area. So it feels really nice and hydrating, especially for winter time. So this stuff is really nice. And if you haven't tried the liquid gold, That's really nice too. So, little twins, I like it. Okay. Okay, couple more, almost done. Next up, Neutrogena. They reformulated their Hydro Boost line, and this is so the new version, which is fragrance-free. I wonder if they have a fragrance-free version and non-fragrance, or a fragrance version, because they used to, but I don't know. But anyway, they added a lot of amino acids, which are nice to see. Amino acid skin identical ingredients in this new formula. So they took something super simple that people loved and added some good ingredients to it, and I'm really happy with it. So otherwise, typically Neutrogena, they don't go out of the way to impress customers like me, but this did impress me, and I was pretty happy with it. The texture and everything else is nearly the same. They just added some nice ingredients, so I was happy to see that. Their serum, they did the same thing too. Okay, last but not least, Beauty of Joseon came out with their Centella vitamin C serum, and this one's okay. It's got a nice texture, super light, which is nice. Let's see. So for no fragrance, super light texture, got kind of a gel texture to it. They don't use ascorbic acid, which is my personal favorite type of vitamin C. And to be honest, I didn't notice a ton of brightening. I think to finish this, I'll probably actually, ironically, end up layering this over my Geek and Gorgeous Sea Glow serum, because it does have a nice texture. It has some moisturizing benefits and things like that. But the form of vitamin C they used in it just didn't overly impress me. But not a lot of brands can do what Geek and Gorgeous does, which is, that's their A-pad. And that's their stressless. Their vitamin C is somewhere on here. Well, you know, I think it's back on my shelf. But anyway, they manufacture theirs regular, and a lot of brands can't do that or don't have the equipment or the ability to do that. So they chose another type of vitamin C, which is okay. For some people, it might work just fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It just isn't the most exciting vitamin C serum. So there's a lot of other good ones out there, but I will layer this over another vitamin C to finish it off and use it more like a moisturizer. So anyway, so those are my, I guess, most anticipated products this year, the ones that I can remember from January and February. It's going back a long way, so I'm sure there's a lot of other good things that came out, but anyway, these are my most, some of the most products I was super excited to try out. So anyway, I'm interested in hearing from you guys if you have any products that you were super hyped to try, and did they live up to the hype or not? So leave a comment. Love hearing from you guys, and stay tuned for more tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.